tastiest type of avocado.
They are my favorite too.
Delicious. I'm gonna make some guac tomorrow, actually. All right, he is a good game gamer, though. He's a much cleaner, decisive macro player than anyone else in this region. He can pull out the cheese at will, though, and micro with the best of them. In the bottom left side, it is good game gamers, good game gamer. It is nice.
He's a nice, good gamer.
Yep. Google synonyms. Okay, I'm ready for this cast, Maynard.
All right, yeah, got a tab open, just like nice synonyms. Okay, good, great.
Oh, well, this is a very agreeable probe scout to kick things off for the blue player.
I don't know why that destroyed me so much. Oh my god, that's good. Oh man, I'm gonna need a minute.
It's just like 10% off. You just like agree on that.
Well,
like,
this seems positive for the blue Protoss. All right. Oh, pylon in the middle of the map here. This is a Reedle proxy, I think, from Haas. By the way, the mystery on the practice partner was oddly enough not even a Protoss. Nicest practice partner is Eternity, a Terran player. Apparently, he's just a giant brain.
Oh, okay. Helps him think about it. Yeah. Okay, well, the thing is, there's no second pylon in here, so Haas isn't trying to, like, fake that there's no proxy out there. He's straight up just like, yep, I know you've seen it. And the thing is, there is a bit of a mind game sometimes where it's like, well, he knows I've seen it, so maybe it's just the fake pylon. You know, Nice could mind game himself in that regard. But he does go Stargate, Adepts, and this is one of the safer ways you can do it. Now, he does put a pylon on the low ground. And if he just goes Adepts into Oracles, I mean, he needs to immediately build Stalkers if Nice wants to be safe here.
Yep. 100%. Oh, okay. Denies the probe from getting into the main base. Gonna see that juicy inside of the main of Nice here.
All right, Nice does start up one Stalker and is, of course, saving the other gas for the Oracle. Pro does not see that proxy Robo. Haas going for the most simple build, the but always build. It's a very good one. Robo into Warp Prism.
Yeah, Stalker's holding the wall here, and unbeknownst to Nice, this is a pretty normal game.
Oh my god, it's 4-gate as well. Ooh. So he's hitting a little bit later, you know. But always just does this off 3-gate. Oh, he sees it.
Yeah, found it. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything about it. Like, he can at least have time to react at home, but feels like the Prism should be able to get out. I mean, it's not being started by Haas just yet. There it is.
Oh my god, Nice. What a Chad. He's going second Oracle. He says, hey, if I just get 2 Oracles, I just kill your whole mineral line. I'd love Nice to hide the first Oracle. I think the big brain move here is you actually hide the Oracle, so Haas doesn't even know, and then you just go in with 2 Oracles, and everything is just battery Stalkers on the high ground. Just try to survive here. If you can just get enough units with batteries on the high ground, you can do some magic.
Well, Wall off there to deny the Adepts from getting into the middle line. In comes the Oracle. Stalker's in position. Easy to flex. Yep.
Hey, very nice moves. Oh, if he gets 2 Stalkers.
Agreeable moves.
Oh my god, this is so sick.
Oh, gets 2 Stalkers and bounces, loses the Oracle, unfortunately, but still.
I still think that's, it's all good. Right. It's kind of an all-in from Haas, so I think that's a very gratifying trade for Nice. He's definitely slowed things down for Haas's attack.
Yeah, for sure. The Prism deflected. Haas not happy with these trades. Moving out now to try and get some counter damage done. Nice sees the Prism moving back through the middle of the map here to reinforce with those Stalkers, and is just locking things down here in front of that Natural Nexus, excuse me. By the way, something that Haas cannot dream of right now. Oh, he's not looking!
Matey! Oh,
every probe on the minerals has been taken into stasis fill.
Oh, that is real bad. And there is a Void Ray up here at home. Now, the Stalker counts can still get out of control. Nice prismatic alignment, though. Loses a Stalker there. Does Haas. I feel like Nice is outplaying him so far in this game. But as the Stalker count grows off 4 gateways, well, actually, no, it's just not. There's no mineral mining. You know, that would have been it. If he's going to 12 Stalkers right now, that's so different. But 8 Stalkers can't really bust through.
Oh, no,
You're
Haas.
kidding me.
Oh, okay. Just 4. It still sucks, but not as bad as losing 16. Okay.
Ooh, good Prism Micro so far, but Haas doesn't get the kill. There's a battery on the high ground as well. Void Ray goes back to get juiced up. Overcharge is now available to Void Rays here. I think Nice can actually shove forward. I feel like if he can kill that Prism, he just wins the game right here.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. 2 Void Rays. Nexus is done, so Overcharge rather is available on the front door, and he's even got a second shield battery inching a little bit closer to the natural choke point. Really feels like Nice is on lockdown.
Scouted in this game and still going to try and make something of it. Oh, here we go. One battery does go down at the front, and he's going to just try and focus the Adept. Prism Micro does stop any of his Stalkers from dying. It's a free trade.
Oh, Overcharge.
You got to get a move on. Oh, yeah, that was a really weird Overcharge.
Yeah, that was I feel like a bit of a mistake from Nice, to be honest.
And did he just Revelate with his Oracle?
I don't know.
That was so... What is going... That was really weird.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice activates Big Beam.
Yeah, Nice is active. Actually, I think being a bit panicked here. He's making some weird choices. He's in a good spot for now, but as the beam wears off and there's no Overcharge, maybe Haas has a window.
Yeah, maybe. That is a lot of Stalkers. And I like even just the 2 Zealots at the front here, just to tank a little bit.
Oh. All right, he's going on in, but look at the positioning. It's so hard to focus those voids up there. And the Adept's tanking a lot. Nice, he's going to try and chase this down, potentially. Voids come a little bit too far forward.
Nice.
Ooh, did Nice just attack his own Adept there as well?
Oh, man, yeah, Nice floundering here. He had everything on the field that he needed to hold. But his execution has just been uncharacteristically sloppy.
Yeah, he's making lots of weird mistakes. Accidental Overcharge, accidental Revelation with an Oracle. Then I think he attacked his own Adept there. Will
Got him.
I could be wrong. Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, massive Stasis Ward takes out more than half of the Stalkers here and has a threat of taking down this Prism. Does get the Prism. Loses the Void Ray, though, and those Stalkers are about to unstasis the natural.
Yeah, he's got to go back. He could get sandwiched. Uh-oh. Oh, is he stepped in? No. He gets back in time. Should be able to get to the batteries. And Overcharge. Nice. Yeah, that was a really good hold. Oracle as well. Ooh, Oracle. Ooh, on the other side, it's going in. Stasis Trap. Okay, good pull by Haas.
Yeah.
23 pros versus 31, though, so even losing mining time, it's like, dude, you're falling further and further behind. He really has no follow-up. Haas is just making another Prism. He's continuing to go with the exact same plan. I guess the only problem here for Nice is he's only got the Robo started right now. If you have Immortals coming out, I mean, Haas just taps right here. He's going to, like, try to run in and lose all his stuff. He knows it's over. But Void Rays don't scale as well as Immortals. The Stalkers and the Zealots don't scale as well. So Haas is still kind of like, oh, maybe you fumble your micro a little bit. Maybe we can do this.
Yeah, quite possibly. Very nice. It just needs to wait. He's out mining Haas, obviously. He's on 2 bases. He's just basically going to sit there and take it and hopefully not die. I think a shield battery is still remaining. Overcharge will be off cooldown. Oh, big dive from Haas. He gets the Void Ray. Going for the second one. He gets it too.
Oh, 2 Void Rays going down. Not bad there. Does severely limit the damage output. Nice. Needs an Immortal up. His Robo is not producing. He's probing. He's building gases. His Oracle comes in yet again. Haas income is already so low. There's more batteries in the back. Overcharge comes down in the rear with the Healy gear. Oracle is still ready to jump into that main at a moment's notice. Oh, good save on the Void Ray. First Immortal's on the way. Not that much firepower for Nice right now, but does it really matter? This is it. I mean, this is the last little attempt here, and oh my god, he's holding on so well. It's only a matter of time till battery overcharge comes back in, and of course we are seeing the Stalkers dive. They get another Void Ray.
They do, but did they dive? Did they dig too greedily and too deep? Oh, maybe Haas can do it right now. He goes for the Void Ray again. Immortal on the high ground, though.
Oh, so many Stalkers going down. And, dude, right now it's, what, 1 sentry. He's going to try and force field the Immortal forwards. Oh, he pops the Immortal forward. Nice moves. Ah, this is so beautiful for Haas. He's still dead, but he makes it actually kind of close. The probes are going to overwhelm him, I'm pretty sure. He's taking out a lot of the firepower. Nice, going after the Prism, but he's only got 2 Stalkers shooting it.
Yeah, indeed. The Prism. Oh, doesn't quite get that last shot. So many probes are dying.
Way. No way! You are kidding me! What in the heck is happening right now, Maynard?
I think Nice is losing.
Oh my lord, he had this one in the bag. The Oracle hasn't been able to do anything behind this. Haas's main is almost mined out, dude. It is almost mined out. Stasis Trap goes in again. Okay. Oh my lord. The thing is, are you dead here? He still has to push up the ramp, right? Because Haas, I guess he could
Yeah,
expand.
I mean, it is one base on one base, to be fair.
And there's 2 Immortals and a battery on the high ground. You can't really push into that very easily.
Mm-hmm. Force fields for both players, yeah, double Immortal. Shield battery as well. Like, it's...
If he can pop the Immortal forwards and then kill it, like, it's over. Nice making a Warp Prism right now. Yeah, Haas has made a lot of uncharacteristic mistakes. One of the cleanest, like, early stages of the defense, and then he's been a little sloppy in the follow-up, and it's so weird, because I was actually so worried for Haas. I was like, man, I can't believe I predicted Haas. This game's going all Nice's way. Oh, no. And now I'm like, okay. I mean, Haas is, as always, finds a way, even when he should be dead, to drag his opponent down into the mud.
Stasis Ward catching half the probes there in the main mineral line, which is going to be mined out anyway. Diminishing returns on those Stasis Wards.
Haas is going Stargate, but Nice has seen it, so Nice is going Phoenix right now. So he's preempting the enemy Stargate with his own Phoenix. They're gonna go into like a half a base versus half a base Phoenix war. Like, this is so silly.
But it's also kind of good right here on the front line too, right? Like, you can actually potentially, you know, just tap away at that Warp Prism over time.
Can definitely help. Yeah, it's deep in the red, right? So Immortal drop.
All right.
Immortal drop, very cute. But because the Phoenix is out, maybe not that useful. He's got to make sure he has recall energy. Can we see his nice energy on his Nexus? If he doesn't save 50 energy for recall in this scenario, then he deserves to lose that Prism. Every Protoss player should know. I know it's a high-intensity situation. You have to have recall ready if you send that Prism across the map.
Absolutely. Oracle.
Ooh.
Oh, finally, that Oracle dealt with.
Here we go. Immortals in the main base. Killing probes doesn't really affect him much. Goes for the battery first. Very nice. Wants those Stalkers. Oh, nice. Going after him. He gets 1 Stalker, but now he's going to have to recall. He knows those Phoenix are on the way.
Yeah. Goes for the recall immediately. Good play there from Nice. Very satisfying, delightful, gratifying, and acceptable there from Nice.
Yeah, this has been, I mean, it's a weird mix of pleasure and pain, this game, for Nice. Some things have been done so just absolutely beautifully, and other ones have fallen apart. Now, I like that Haas is just long-distance mining. He says, look, mineral patches are mining out. Might as well go for the long-distance mining. Expanding, though, is for tryhards. Printf would be proud. Haas is like, one base or die trying. The spreadsheet god commanded it. We are both kings of the cannons. Let's do it, dude. And Nice, he's got the expansion up, but he's only on 16 workers. And he's got to defend this area. Oh my god, the sentry count!
He will not be short of force fields in this game, he thinks.
Yeah, no, and he's got the Prism, so he can just, like, zone out forever. Oh, man. I mean, it's so hard to force a fight here. Ooh, okay. Nice pickups. Phoenix takes a bit of damage there. The Phoenix wins the fight for Nice, especially with the battery there. I think that's very hard to break, and even more sentries warping in. Oh my lord, he's gonna go to like 10 sentries. Zealots warping in for Haas. Haas is like, no expanding, let's go!
All right, and here we go. This might be the last fight in this game. Pick off finally down there on that Phoenix. Prism getting juggled back.
The battery overcharge used very well there, but he's gonna need to keep warping in sentries, I think. I mean, we're gonna add some Stalkers. He wants a bit of DPS to go in. 1 Stalker, 1 Sentry. And does he have enough force fields for another split? Yes, he does. Oh, the Prism! The Prism of Haas goes a bit far forward. There's just so few units that can actually shoot up. And did Nice just pick up his own Immortal with his own Phoenix?
I think you might have.
Dude, he's really making a lot of weird mismicros today.
See, was that Haas's Phoenix? Might have been Haas's.
Maybe it was Haas's? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, man. Last attack, last-ditch effort here from Haas. Here we go. The Immortal's getting juggled in the back line. The Prism getting low, but still alive for Nice. And it looks like he will hold in the end.
Oh my god, what did we just witness? There was so much going on in those fights, so I do apologize if I miscalled some of those. But damn, Nice did say that he was feeling very unwell yesterday in his interview.
Still had a cough there, I saw.
He had a cough just then as the game finished, so Nice has got the strategy. He's got some really good early game, but you're seeing as the game goes on, Haas is just piling on pressure, and he's making a few small mistakes here and there that are very uncharacteristic. So he gets a win. I think he wants to 4-0 or 4-1 this. Nice doesn't want to let this series drag on because he knows his condition is going to wear down.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, that was 14 plus minutes, which is ultra mega super late game for Taiwan. So He's
Yeah.
probably exhausted. He's like, wow, that was a whole best of 5, that 14 minutes. So
That
in
sort of
one
game
map-
takes it out of you, dude, as well. The adrenaline's pumping the whole time, man.
Yeah. These guys are just so incredibly closely matched, and their games are so entertaining that I cannot wait for the next game, but we will unfortunately have to wait for one ad break. When we return, though, it is going to be the second game between Haas and Nice. See you there. G'day StarCraft fans, and welcome back to the grand finale for the Taiwanese main event here for the DreamHack Masters Valencia Summer Season for 2022/2023. I'm Maynard, with me is Pig. You're watching Nice versus Haas again in the grand final. Nice with the one map advantage. Winning that last map does mean he's on a 2-0 score. Only one map has been played so far, but it feels like 3 maps have been played.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. That was a real back and forth war. Haas kind of got shut down at the start, and I was just rewatching the video of it during the break. I mean, There's a few little moments where I was like, did Nice just revelate his own base? He actually did do that on an observer of Haas to catch it. The Phoenix that I thought was his own, picking up an Immortal, was actually Haas's. They turn blue when they pick up, so a few missed calls from me in that one. Definitely, though, Nice made some pretty big mistakes. As much as I kind of was like, what's going on? Yeah. And misread some things visually, Nice was infinitely ahead, and that was almost a throw. It was about, no, obviously not on purpose, but a dropping the ball, I guess, is a better term than throw, as throw kind of makes it sound like it's intentional. Dropping the ball is not something you mean to do. It's pooping the bed.
Yeah, I've never thought of throw as intentional, but yeah, I guess it could be misconstrued that way.
Well, in a common setting, it is, right? If you talk to someone about throwing a match of any sport, it's always going to be
or throwing a fight. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right. So it's just in StarCraft, it's so ubiquitous, and people are like, yeah, nah, he threw. Every time you make any suboptimal play, you're throwing, which is obviously just completely incorrect usage of the word, and it makes people on the outside, I think, who are newer to the scene, think we're like, oh, so he's just throwing, he's giving away the match or something, being dodgy. It's like, no, that's happened like a couple times, and there's been huge scandals each time that happens.
Yeah, shout out to anyone that's coming in to view our esport for the first time and just enjoying a chat full of people saying, oh my god, throw, wow, Diamond League, oh, this is so bad. It's it must be really just a lovely environment for brand new people looking to pick up StarCraft and check it out for the first time, and potentially join the community, and then head over to Reddit and see what's happening over there. And it's like the community meme with the pizza boxes, and everything's on fire. Actually, you know what? StarCraft Reddit's pretty good these days. It's actually all right. It's not too bad. But anyway, back to the games at hand. Nice having a bit of an awkward time in game one. To summarize what Pig's point there is that Nice should have won easier than he did against Haas. Like, he did win eventually, and that's great.
Yeah.
But it should have happened a little while ago, and it'd been a little bit cleaner if Nice was top of his game after a few of those mistakes.
He was a little slow onto the Robo was one of the key points, and the other one was just that he stopped microing his Void Rays. The ones which we didn't miscall were battery overcharge when Haas just literally walked close to the base, and it wasn't even scary. So he preemptively overcharged, and he preemptively activated his Void Rays. And that gave Haas a window to get in and do some damage once those two wore off, right? And then the Robo was also really late behind it, which, you don't need 45 probes before getting your Robo. He was at, I think, 40 probes before he dropped the Robo, like double the economy of Haas, maybe even more than that, because the stasis traps were going on. And it felt like Nice was thinking a bit too far ahead. Like, he couldn't believe that Haas was still one base all inning. His Oracle was checking the corners for the map, all that sort of stuff. So definitely a situation where it's like, no. You had it on lockdown. Don't doubt yourself. Don't overthink it. Just stick to the basics there. Obviously, Nice is a little ill right now. He's been coughing a lot. And it's always tough when you're in such an important match to be in a poor physical condition. Still up 2-0 though. He's still showing that he is a true master.
We got a slight delay in the game, but I actually will correct a tidbit from earlier. Apparently, the information on who your practice partner from was from But Always, not from Nice. But from Nice, his practice partner actually was correctly called by, I called one of them, but the practice partners were Zaun, or Joan, if you want to pronounce it, and Hero, Classic, RNK, and Cyan.
Okay, awesome. That's a very good set of PvP practice partners.
That is an insane stable of Protosses to have on your side for practice.
That is actually sick. Zaun, Hero, Classic, RNK, Cyan. Damn, man. That is beastly, because the thing is, Classic can do everything. He's a true hybrid. He can do absolutely everything at peak level. Hero's obviously a crazy man. F2 God, who also has a lot more range than like a Classic has. Cheezer. Obviously, Zaun, Cyan, both macro beasts as well. So, I mean, that's just awesome. Such good practice he's been getting there.
Ever since Classic mass blink DT'd the main base of Rogue in Game 5 of a series at BlizzCon at the WCS Finals, he's basically, if he ever wants, I will have his babies. It's just, whatever he calls me, I'm just waiting on the call. In the bottom right, from Prep Esports in the red, this is Haas.
Those babies have good genes, man.
They would be very good looking and moderately good at video games. They have to split the gene down the middle.
Powerful chins as well.
Oh, yes.
Up here in the top left side of the map, he's leading this grand finals 2-0. That is right. He started with a 1-0 lead coming from the upper bracket. It is, of course, Good game gaming, good gamist gamer, the goodest of gamers. It is nice.
This is nice.
Where does clan tag go?
I don't
Not
know.
on the Nexus.
Yeah, meant to have the GGG right there next to the Nexus.
That's weird. Maybe it doesn't load on this map for some reason.
Maybe. It's
not there
nothing for Haas either for Prep Esports.
Yeah,
Actually,
that is weird.
Do we have the right
Yeah,
overlay? Because I feel like the teams are usually in the overlay as well, right?
I think that's on the interface. So yeah, I don't know, man. Actually, I think they actually load a custom mod, right, where they load the teams
Usually,
in the custom
yeah.
menu. So yeah, it is what it is. We'll see how it goes.
Whatever.
A couple logos aside, we love prep. We love good game gamers.
Luckily, we
love
remember the
these guys.
teams, so we can shut them out. Don't need the logos.
Indeed. Well, oh my lord, Haas, that's got to be a fake, right? You're not actually going to commit to a 2-gate zealot. Oh, he's built in a zealot. Jeebus. Haas is going to try and rush this 1-gate expand. He cancels his zealot though, starts a stalker. Okay, maybe it is a fake out. The battery rush does not work anymore because they only start with 50 energy. It was already borderline against a guy as good as Nice, but definitely having your natural delayed kind of annoying here. The trick here, the reason he's chronoing the stalker is he wants to deny the scouting of Nice, as well as potentially take his own Nexus. He needs to make him blind. If Nice knows for sure he's being all in, he'll defend it. And if Nice knows for sure that Haas is expanding, he'll get ahead on the workers. This faster Nexus gives Nice flexibility. Can he get the information though?
Yeah, he hasn't got the vision on the other side just yet. It's the Stargate on the way here for Haas.
The
Zealot on
Zealot
the north
Scout.
side.
It's his job, man. If he can get in there, it'll be huge. That probe's got to block him. That probe's got to block him for Haas!
Okay, there
But
it is.
he can see the Nexus anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, damn, that's a good scout for Nice. He could recall that if he wants to keep it alive. And already a very good scout. Nice goes straight back to probing. He's building a sentry. He's macroing on up. I think he'll go straight Twilight from here as well. Very good start for Nice. But there is a Stargate finish, so we will be seeing an Oracle start up momentarily.
No dramas, no dramas.
I think Haas should cancel that gateway in his wall, though. Yeah, there we go. Oracle's pretty late. Now, the upside is sometimes a late Oracle is more surprising. But otherwise, it is just going to be one Oracle into Blink. I can't imagine you go... Well, actually, he could go 2 Oracles if he doesn't show the first one. That's the one play that Haas can do. 2 Oracles and just wait with them on the edge of the map. The problem is if they get Hallucinate scouted, if he sees the Stargate, Nice will just be ready no matter what.
Okay. Well,
1 Oracle it is.
Oracle it is. Twilight Council's a follow-up there for both players. We do see Blink on the cards, probably for both of them, I'd imagine. And yeah, so the Oracle of Haas running on in. That's a Haluk. Weren't lost. Here it comes.
Oh,
Sentries. Okay.
Gets, yep, 2 probes. The Sentry's a little tankier, so they have that option of micro back into the shield battery. Definitely 2 probes, though. Not a bad start. And Hallucination comes on in. Haas doesn't really react to that. And it is just going to be a Blink war. Very similar opening worker counts. Similar gateway counts. 1 extra gateway for Haas is up. Ooh, it's a very fair starting point, Maynard. We might have the beginning of a macro game.
I think we might. It's a big map for it too. I'm great. I'm just totally down with a nice Haas split map macro game.
Split map, don't get ahead of yourself there, buddy.
By split map, I mean 3 bases and they just attack each other non-stop with Prism Micro and Stalkers and Disruptors.
Nice hit a pretty fierce supply block here on 54. That's a really nasty one. That's very uncharacteristic, but remember, like we said, his condition is a little worse for the wear. Up to Haas to take advantage there. Remember, Haas looked a little nervous after his previous series, so... Well, that's a lot of Stalkers. You're like, this guy has not built any sentries. He has not made a Forge. He has not made sentries. He has not made a Robo. He's just going to be coming at me with Blink Stalkers. Defending that third is all that Nice has his eyes on right now. He should build a shield battery right now. One of the best shield battery locations on this map is you can actually build it on the high ground of the natural, and it covers most of the third. I don't think people do this much in PvP, but there is a nice little position next to your gateway or cybercore, and it actually reaches the low ground from there. But he's just going to go for the low ground one, fair enough.
Yeah, we got the proxy over by the Nice side of the map. Extra gateway on the way there. And
Yep.
the attack has begun. In come the Stalker boys.
Still got the Oracle as well, so Nice has to be careful. That Oracle will probably pair up with this and hit maybe the natural or the main. Maybe do some stasis traps as well. Batteries up in both bases. Immortal there as well. Haas could get the Immortal or something like that. It would be a great start to this push.
Certainly would. Wants to go for that. Such a value target.
Barely misses the Immortal rallying out, dude.
Oh,
he
big leap
goes!
forward. Huge play there from Haas.
It's a lot of Stalkers, mate. And he's got a good angle. Oh, wow. Battery overcharge has to get used immediately. Has to get used right now.
There it is. Overcharge getting used there. He's bleeding units, though. He's not quite doubled the number of Stalkers, but looks pretty looks pretty heinous. They've got a lot of supply in that Immortal that's on the way, just coming down the ramp right now. Big leap forward there from Haas. Snaps it out of existence.
Wow. And he's just going to dive. He says, you don't have any healing left. Your battery overcharge is gone. Good defensive blinks by Nice, though. Nets him a couple kills, and Haas is on that border of maybe being overly aggressive. He's probed up behind it. He's adding charge. This is usually the point in the game where Haas can get ahead versus Nice, is if he doesn't overcommit, just take some efficient trades. It's all about not overcommitting, but Nice with the better micro here. Takes a few Stalker kills. Immortal rallies in. Haas overextends.
Certainly does. It's exactly what Nice wanted. Big stasis in the main base. Haas is like, how does it feel? How does it feel?
Revenge.
Oh, man. The battle continues. This tug of war at the third base.
He's going to stop throwing units away. Haas is getting way too wasteful. The Oracle does get damage each time, though, so that's what is making it kind of worthwhile. I'd like to see a fourth base from Haas and just a pure Zealot Stalker style. I think in this scenario, Haas can get really far ahead. Because he doesn't have a Forge, neither player does. Like, I think, honestly, just get a fourth, get a Forge, keep massing Stalker Zealot, but don't try to force yourself all in. Oh, Nice does come out. Is this over an overextension? Haas is going to dive on the third mineral line.
He's using this opportunity, this moment of weakness, while the armor of Nice has got an opening. Depowers those shield batteries up at the third base. Cycles up to the north side. Obviously, with Blink, he can try to outrun Nice's army. Nice gets rid of the proxy, but Haas takes some damage with him on the way out. Not super convincing. I'd say that the board has been largely reset for the most part. But Haas is heading towards, and in fact has finished, charge for his Zealots. So that is rough for a guy that primarily has got Stalkers, Sentries, and Immortals.
Oh, wow. Nice is going to counterattack. I don't think that's the right call, but Haas taking a really awkward angle fight. He gets the Prism, though.
Whoa.
He's going to go after the Immortals. The Zealots are huge here.
Yeah, the Zealots are basically what the units are attacking when you just start a step A move, left click here.
Oh.
And the Stalkers in the back line not getting fired upon. They're just doing free damage to these Stalkers in the front line there.
Yeah, that was a good fight for Haas. Took out a lot of important units. He did lose a lot of Zealots and some Stalkers. Nice has the superior numbers right now. And Haas never took that fourth base that we were talking about. Upgrades are coming in. I'd like to see Haas take either a fourth or an upgrade. He's going Robo. He's only on 3 gas. He's not really transitioning. He's still looking to take the fight to Nice, and the fact that he didn't win that battle convincingly is a little scary. He drops a fourth base in the bottom, though. Is that off center? No.
No, that's...
I like that we have markers on all the expansion locations these days, Maynard.
Yeah. If we didn't have the marker, I would agree with you. It doesn't look quite right on this angle, does it?
Yeah,
That's
on the mini-map as well. It's like just a little, Gets the Observer. Good snipe for Haas. Now, Nice has got +1. Immortals coming out. New Warp Prism. 4 more gateways. That should tie up the gateway count, right? I think it's going to be like 9 versus 9 or something like that. So, oh, he blocks the base in the top. Haas with a Spite Pylon.
Yeah. Haas pulling out all the Haas tricks here to try and get this dub. It looks like we've got a bit of a battle here between the Blink Stalkers. Obviously, the Immortal, massive advantage there for Nice. Definitely not a fight that Haas can take. Has to disengage, rotate to elsewhere.
+2 is on the way. Templar Archives charge as well. Fourth base is on the way. 3 probe advantage to Nice right now. Still no super high tech for Haas. He's playing a swarmy low tier style, but he's not probing. And these are 2 things that I don't really agree with, because when he gets Nice on the back foot like this, I think Nice is incredibly respectful and defensive. And if Haas takes advantage by being a bit greedy, he could do really well. But right now he's getting bullied back on this map. He doesn't really have an economy advantage to fall back on. The upgrades are getting better and better for Nice. Feels like this is a one-punch all-in. He has to deny this third base right here, right now. This fourth base, sorry.
Yeah, 12 o'clock is the ticket here for Haas. He's got a lot of charge lots, so that might make the difference. Narcon coming in for the left side for Nice, but it's in range of those Stalkers. The Stalker's going to try and push it forward. A lot of the Zealots on the right side swarming around like 2 Zealots randomly. They need to get to the front line here, protect those Stalkers, push back the Stalkers of Nice. They're doing it now. Quite a few of them have gone down. They're still just concentrating on a couple of the Zealots. The Stalker count of Nice is still obscene, and Haas is getting pushed back.
Oh, more Zealots coming from the
down
bottom
south.
side. The Stalkers are hitting the buildings, though. This is such good defensive micro by Nice. He's trying to hang on, and I think he's done it. Haas needs to get out of here. Get out of here right now, bro. You're outnumbered.
Yeah, outnumbered, outgunned. Nice's Warp Prism coming in clutch as well, up to the 12 o'clock Nexus to hold on, bring in that front line of Zealots. And the upgrades are about to be really far ahead here for Nice. +2 about to finish. The Forge barely started for Haas. He is starting to throw in Archons, but it feels like a little bit too little too late. The army of Nice is about to become extremely powerful.
Yeah, I want to see Haas switch it up here. Go Disruptors, start doing Zealot multi-prong, maybe a DT run by or drop. But he's kind of just headbutting with Zealot Archon. And the thing is, he's lost the last few fights, +2's finishing. This is a losing strategy, and he's doubling down on it. I think Nice is heading towards a 3-0. Haas, one last-ditch effort. The Archons are here, but look, the Archons are there for Nice as well.
+2 Archons as well, no doubt. Those things are hitting real hard. Those Zealots will wash up against those Cotton Balls of Death and just evaporate. +3 starts now for Nice. Continuing to also throw in the Immortals, which is another thing that Haas does not have the luxury of saying he has. Comes in for that third base, just rotating around, trying to cut off the natural, and reinforcements coming in from the 12 o'clock base here, the 4th base of Nice. The Immortal gets Blanc on. That thing takes some units down before it dies. 9 o'clock is the rotation here for Haas. Nice on the chase. Doesn't really have a whole lot of charge lots to actually get onto the back end of this army. Can't really outpace it, can't really gun down too many things.
Nice has taken some pretty darn good fights, mate, but the Zealots are in on the top side. Are they going to find the damage? I'm not sure. Haas needs to get this army out of here. It's getting hunted down. The Zealots do get 5 probes and depower the batteries. Haas making it happen with some movement. He gets some damage. He's going into Disruptors behind this, but he's got to extricate this army from this very compromised position they're in.
Absolutely. Going up this ramp seems a little dicey. Those Zealots definitely doing their work over at 12. Nice reinforcing with his own Zealots, but doesn't look like he has enough. Has to get more into that Prism. Snaps forward and gets an Archon right there. In come the Zealots of Haas. More Archons from Nice reinforcing, though. Haas finding himself outgunned by a fair margin here.
That was so well done by Nice. It looked like the Zealots were getting a good angle on the Stalkers, but they blinked back. The Archons took the brunt of those Zealots. These Archons for Nice with +2, absolutely destroying Haas there.
Oh, man.
And Haas a little bit too slow to transition off of that losing strategy. When it's not working for you there, they're getting ahead on upgrades. I think you got to draw a leaf out of Hero's book. Double Robo Disruptor, take a 4th base, do some run bys. But you could see he started actually finding damage when he focused to less of a front-on bludgeoning style, but there were no disruptors to fall back on. If you've got 2 or 3 disruptors there, who cares about +2 Archons? They're going to say bye-bye to some of those big balls. Haas has got to stay flexible, mate, and he didn't in that game, and now Nice is only 1 game away.
That's right. I mean, this could be, I think, our first ever 4-0 grand final between these 2 players. They're normally so closely matched. They never come out of this unscathed. Because of the fact that they are so closely matched and the fact that either of them could just also get an auto win with a build order choice, which happens a lot, I feel like, because they're just so mind gamey. They're inside of each other's brains. But this time, I actually don't even hate the ideas of Haas. It's just that Nice, even feeling a little under the weather and not 100%, just seems too on the ball.
His defensive Stalker positioning is just so good. He's really using the advantages of defensive Protoss. And I just feel like Haas is not really surprising him. You know, he's doing good, solid attacks, and they're almost breaking him, but not quite. And then he's doubling down on it, and we're not seeing him at any point change gears. Remember the way he did it against Rex, where he's like, bam, hold the probe key down and like get ahead. And you know, he's done this versus multiple players in this tournament, where he just switches gears really hard in one direction or the other. It feels like Haas is intimidated by Nice level of macro abilities. And he's like, I'm gonna kill you now. You know, he's kind of trying to force it.
Yeah, I mean, historically, Nice also has been throwing out things like a proxy gateway attack, a proxy robo, proxy stargate, that kind of thing. But he's really just been on the defensive reactionary mode here against Haas. That's just
wow.
Yeah, and it's been working for him. So if it ain't broke, you know, just keep it up.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, Nice has been just surviving the crazy attacks of everyone all tournament long. We've talked about how his battery forests, pulling back into choke points, building wall-offs has kept him alive so far. So good. And he only needs 1 more game. I know he wants to finish this quick. Like we said, 4-0 or 4-1. Pass can win a game, and then a second game, Nice is going to find himself in deep waters.
Absolutely, absolutely. Pretty keen to get into map number 4 here. Just making sure we don't have any game delays or anything like that. Just checking in. No, doesn't look like it.
No, I think we're good. Obviously, the players will have to take a moment.
Yeah, we're going to have to take a break here. All right.
Oh, okay.
No problem. We'll just take a short ad break, guys. When we return, potentially the final game. Hopefully not. We'll find out together after the break. See you then. G'day guys, and welcome back to the grand final broadcast here for the Taiwanese main event for the DreamHack Masters, the Valencia Summer Season 2022-2023. I am Maynard, with me is Pig, and this could potentially be our last map of the evening, Pig. Ugh.
Yeah, at the moment, honestly, we have watched and we were like building it up and we were hyped and we were going through the mines of Moria and there was goblins and trolls. We were like, it's gonna be exciting. And then Nice has basically just smashed his staff on the ground and said, you shall not pass. And Haas has just tumbled down into a giant dark abyss. And at this point, I think we're hoping we're gonna see that flaming whip just come back up out of the darkness, wrap around Gandalf Nice's leg and pull him down into the depths with him, because that is where Haas can win. If he pulls him down into some dark, bloody netherscape, into the dark depths of the earth, that is where Nice could get in trouble.
That was really hype. I'm reliving that moment in my brain. I'm like, oh, the Balrog's still there, man. Here he comes.
And you know Haas is the Balrog, right?
Of course,
like,
it's
let's
the
be real.
Balrog. Yeah. That's right. They're meant to fight for
yeah.
weeks, apparently. Weeks.
Yeah. Well, if you can drag the fight out to weeks, Nice is going to be pretty upset because he is a little under the weather. And yeah, you want to get it over and done with. You want to smash your opponent in the face. Now, I'm not saying he's like dreadfully ill. We don't really know. We just know he's been coughing a bit. He said he didn't feel the best.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean he's playing less than 90%, 95%. It's just when you're playing StarCraft, 95% can be a big issue. And it's especially if he's in certain situations where he really needs that last tiny bit of performance to like micro 3 places at once. That's where I imagine it's really going to be tough for him. And that's why I was a little annoyed, I guess, or not annoyed, but the part of me that was rooting for Haas was like, go split up, attack multiple areas, stop doing these frontal attack timings. I like the threatening on the front, but I don't like the headbutting the front 3-4 times in a row.
Yeah, a little doggedly, sort of like I'm trying to like it's late for me, and these have been some late evenings, so I'm like trying to find the word for me. Yeah, no, I've
tried to World War I it a little bit, man.
Yeah,
Tried to just go over the top, you know.
Yeah. It's unfortunate for Haas. He just couldn't bunker rush. Not bunker rush because that's confusing because of Terrence. Couldn't trench rush, I should say. This particular character is Nice. It's just far too strong, far too outgunned, unfortunately, as Haas been in these attacks. Let's go. Look, he's got one more chance to go back to the drawing board, and if he can get a map on the board, he can stay alive. Otherwise, it's going to be all Nice. It'll be a very, very quick evening. In the top right here from Prep Esports, this is Haas.
And down in the bottom left side, he's the goodest of good gamers. It is the blue Protoss player who only needs one more game to get a clean sweep grand finals and a spot in DreamHack Masters Valencia. In the bottom left side, it is Noise.
Stubbornly was the word I was looking for, by the way. It took me 10 minutes, but has been stubborn was the word I was looking for.
Sometimes it's the most simple word that evades you, you know?
Yeah, I was like super tilted because I'm like, this is a really easy word. Like, I actually had this earlier tonight. It might be because I'm getting early onset dementia. But I had this earlier tonight where wife and I were talking about like one of our favorite albums ever, and we were talking about songs from it. And I'm like, oh, you know, that song, like I knew the lyrics, I knew every single part of that song. I could play it on guitar, but I didn't remember the name of the song. For some reason, it was just like tip of my tongue, front of my brain, just couldn't remember the name. And she's like, what, really? You can't remember? I'm like, oh. And I just, it's dementia.
I like to think of it, it's like your brain, or for me at least, it's like in the 5th Harry Potter book / movie where they go into that weird part of the Ministry of Magic and there's just freak stuff there's just too much stuff. There's too many build orders, man. I have too many versions of 12 Pool and Cannon Rush saved in my brain. And then there'll just be random mundane facts or like sometimes important basic words of vocabulary that just get squeezed right out of there.
Actually, I know the word for it. It's not to mention, it's just poo brain. It's the poo brain. Okay,
it's just the poo brain.
It's just the poo brain. Yeah, you get it every now and then. It happens actually, you know, every 4 to 5 hours within my stream. Poo brain every time.
That is true, man. Sometimes you need that little break, get a little pick me up. That's now, right. Nice is going 1 adept, 1 stalker.
Yep.
So he's got the scouting single adept. But I don't want to do pressure. I just want to scout, and I'm going to go 3 stalkers behind, very safe. House going 4 stalker. So much more straightforward, aggressive build for him to start. He's got a lot of gas. Could still go Stargate, and indeed he does. Loves that Stargate. Oracle's so good in this matchup.
Yeah, Haas going Stargate. Nice heading towards the Robo here. So it messes up in tech. Usually Stargate is considered superior because you have a really hard shutdown in Robotech, but there's also a world where you don't expect it or you don't prepare for it correctly. You don't have the right Stargate unit. Then all of a sudden the Robo looks real good.
Mismanages the Adept though, Nice. So he does lose the Adept for free. And he sees no expansion yet at about 320. but he's already committed. Nice is going 3-gate robo all in. He has a shield battery, so he'll be ready for any oracles that arrive, and he's just going to make a prism and go. He doesn't even wait for the observer, but always style. He's like, no, 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 we got to get across this map. This is a big all in I'm doing. Haas drops a Nexus, bad for him, but a robo, very good for him. Seeing 5 Stalkers move out, big sign of aggression, and Haas, as long as he gets more units up on the high ground, gives up the Nexus, he should be fine.
The attack is on the way here. So we get Nice's move out. Haas pulling back to that natural to hold on, but like you said, have to probably be a cancel.
Yeah, probably. You know, he's not going Void Ray, he's just making Stalkers. He will be able to make an Immortal very soon, though. There is definitely a possibility with Overcharge. I think Overcharge will just be in time to defend this. Tricky. Force Field on the ramp, always an option.
Oh, that Oracle could kill that pro. No, it wants the juicier mineral line. There's a shield battery, though. Gonna have to go stasis instead, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta go for the money move, though. Of course, Nice. Oh, does leave some probes there. Gets about 6 probes trapped. And he just goes straight for the ramp. Oh,
and
dirty.
No recall energy in the main Nexus either, so he's stuck down there.
Oh, so dirty. He's ferrying those units onto the high ground. Another force field goes up. The Immortal will pop, though. That is huge. That Immortal being up and there being a shield battery on the high ground is massive.
Certainly is. Oh! Force
battery
overcharge. Yep, cannot kill it.
Oh, Nice. Should have used the force field on the ramp. He got way too greedy trying to pop that Immortal forward and trap it. And now Nice is paying a hefty price. He's getting a lot of probe kills, but is it going to be worth it since he's only 1 base?
Gonna save whatever he can and pull out with that prism. Still fighting though with the Stalkers. Oh, loses 1 on the tail end there. Unfortunate for Nice. Has slowed down Haas quite a bit. Killed a lot of his workers. But,
I think Nice needs to expand out of this, though. I do think he needs to put a Nexus down. I'm not sure if the Oracle killed his probe at home or not.
Oh, stasis ward.
Oh, delicious.
Nice. Visibly frustrated with what just happened.
Yeah, he wanted an easy win here. He's not going to get it. He's going to go 1 base robo all in Maynard. He's going to go the Disruptor. And that is not going to work. There is no way that works here. Oh, saves. There's the depths for now, but these Stalkers are in huge trouble.
They go for the recall, but only 1 of them will live to tell. Nope, 0 of them will live to tell the tale.
Wow.
Oof.
Yeah, no Nexus, nothing. I mean, this is devastating. Right now, Haas has everything. You can't even Prism Pressure because there is a Void Ray out defending. Haas is back to equal workers with a second Nexus up, and he can chrono those bad boys for days.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be advantage Haas in this game here. For every metric, looking good for Haas in this game, which would be great. Love to see it turn into a dub. Don't want the night to be over just yet.
Yeah, definitely. We've got the Adepts in the main. They sneak in. Well done. Does get 1 probe. Good pull so far, but Sentry does present itself. Okay. Just 1 probe, bit of mining time. Not too bad. It's something. Something is better than nothing for it. Nice. Anything to slow down Haas. But it is going to culminate in about 2.5, maybe, probably, I guess, 9 minutes 43 is when Nice is going to GG out after his Disruptor attack fails here. So calling it now, Maynard.
Okay. Okie dokie. Pig says just around the, so you said the 9-minute mark?
9:43.
9:43. Okay, give yourself a little bit of room to move with.
Yeah. No, because you always wait for at least 2 Disruptors before you really commit. He cancels his Nexus. It's a 1 base all in. Nice is like, lol, canceled my Nexus. It was a fake, bro. Haas, he's not building units. He's making probes, a Twilight, a Gateway. He does not realize the Nexus got canceled. Haas, you got to make army right now, buddy. There is an all-in coming.
He's just confirmed that it cancels the 2 probes he had in production. But
yeah, get some more Immortals. He doesn't have that many units. Oh my god. Wow, Nice actually has an opportunity. It's still a very small one.
He's got a shot, yeah. It's just the 1 Disruptor, right?
There's a Phoenix almost out there, and there's a Void Ray and an Immortal up.
Should hold this. You'd imagine. That's a hurt Immortal. Takes a bit of hit point
there. And now he's got Phoenix out. Whoa. 1 ready. And he's just going to dive. Wow, a crazy attack here for Haas. Runs in there, does disable the Disruptor. But look at that. The Disruptors are taking a lot of damage. The Immortal did go down. Prism does fall. The Disruptors are gone, and he pulls back. Haas eliminating the power units, and that does take the oomph out of this.
Certainly does. And now he's got his Immortal. The Phoenixes and the Void Rays still in the sky. Ruling the skies here. Nice. Yeah, a bit of a flaccid attack, unfortunately.
Yeah, I thought this would be dragged out a bit more, but the Phoenix really shut it down. And the dive out by Haas means Nice can't even hang on the edge. I am surprised he isn't GGing right now. But the little bit of me that said 943 is happy that Nice is apparently going to stay in a completely lost cause of a game.
God, I was going to say 9 minutes too. So tilted. All right, well,
yeah.
he's got no other options, so he just has to keep poking here. But yeah, this is lights out nice, I think, for game 4.
Sorry, my commentary is a little quiet. I'm literally just studying their faces and to see, like, is Nice frustrated, right? Because it felt like he was trying to rush this game. He wants to get this series over with. How much does that lead into it? I still feel Haas needs to win another game or two after this to really put the pressure on Nice. He's obviously got so many chances here. But there we go. Haas chases him out. Prism comes up with some sentries. I still think Haas can just A-move this. He's got so much more stuff right now. Immortal, Stalkers, Zealots, Phoenix, everything. He has got the overwhelming numbers. One last-ditch effort here for Nice. The units come out. The Phoenix are just flying back and forwards over the top. Stalkers wriggle back into the healing of the shield batteries, and the sentries do not find the mark. Nice tries to shade on in. Phoenix are there, and they say, okay, sure, we'll just pick you guys up one at a time. That is totally fine with us.
Yup. We're not needed at the front line. We'll deal with the Adepts. Oh, I can lose some probes. That's cool. I'm still up like 17, so.
Oh, he's just shy of the 50 energy. There we go. And the Adept will defend. Well past 943. Nice is still in this game. And it is kind of funny to watch him try all the little tricks that you guys can do. You guys think a game's over, try some of these tricks to get yourselves back in there. You'd be surprised how well this works. If you're not playing Haas, it could actually get you back in the game.
So I think what's happening here is pretty obvious. What happens is Nice knows you like to predict times, and he hates you. So
yeah,
he just wants to, like, he's like, okay, I should tap here, but I bet Pig's picked this because he's a genius. So I'm going to extend the game by 45 seconds just to make Pig look dumb in front of, you know, however many viewers there are.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it goes sometimes. Just, you want to hang in there, think about your next plan. Obviously, he went for a big Robo all-in attack, and it did not work out. The 3-gate Robo is a classic. The Prism offers great micro ability, but Haas was all over it. That quick Robo straight away down gives him the Immortal production. Haas is a legend at defending this stuff.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, a good idea from Nice. Cool to see him get aggressive. Like we were talking about in the series, like the story of the series has been Nice defending and reacting to Haas. This game, Nice decided to get the aggressive pants on one leg at a time to see how they fit. And, you know, it looked all right at the beginning. I liked the initial attack. But Haas, he's Mr. Aggression. He knows what's up. He knows how to recover from this. He knows how to make the right decisions. A lot of them had to do with the Oracles. The Oracles did great.
I do wonder, yeah. I really do wonder if he just keeps force fielding the ramp and warps in another sentry and just pulls back from the battery and the Immortal kind of thing. How would it have been different? Also, what if Nice just focused the pylon down and stopped that Immortal getting out, right? It could be a completely different game, but of course, that is not what happened. And Haas finally gets a point on the board. Thank the Lord, we are not seeing a clean sweep. Come on, I predicted Haas to win this whole series. I was like, he's going to get in under Nice's skin and mesh him up. And I've been completely wrong so far, but there is still time.
No, time is next week, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, this is not... We're doing China next week. Okay.
That's right, yeah. For everyone that's like, why does Pig and Maynard only ever cast mainly Protosses and sometimes Zergs? We'll get some Terrans next week, don't you worry. Me and Pig will get our TVTs and our TVZs and our TVPs in.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, we are going to be keeping an eye on this next game, keeping an eye on Nice camera whenever it's on screen as well, because that really is the story. When you're up 3-0, a comeback, it's going to be a two-sided affair. Nice has to leave a few windows, and Haas has to smash through those windows. Let's see if he can do it in the top left side of the map of Pride of Altaris. This is his map pick. It is Prep Esports Haas.
And in the bottom right here of Pride of Altaris, still on match point. From the Good Game Gaming crew, this is Noise.
Noise.
Noise. Noise.
Now, if you can pin someone back in this matchup and get a gold base up, bam, it is a huge advantage. Both players sending early probe scouts across the map and identical openings set up for that 1 gate expand.
Indeedy.
Oh, Haas is going 2. Oh, Nice Story is going 2 gate. Okay. They're both going 2 gate.
Oh, all right. This is
2 gate gold versus 2 gate gold. Except no one will risk taking it because it would be so vulnerable.
I mean, it is. But that's why it's so cool, Pig. That's why you're a cool guy when you take it every time.
I like aggression into it, right? Something like a 3 gate robo, but like you're just looking to contain or something, and then you do it behind it. But because it's a 1 gate expand, you kind of need to assault that ramp, right? If you're attacking and really wanting to put pressure on, you need to get in there. I wonder how the players play it. Pride of Altaris PvP is definitely an enigma to me. I have very little experience either casting or playing on it.
Yeah, it's just vetoed to buggery, isn't it?
Absolutely. Best of 5s, best of 7s, where you start to see it a lot more. Haas games, where you see it a ton more. Double Stalker versus Double Stalker. Haas does the old turnaround. Doesn't want to let that get up. Both of them blocking each other from getting up that quick expo.
The PvP dance of the early game probe, stopping everything that you want to do.
Yeah. For some young people with poor bladder control, the PP dance is a little different. But for these guys, it's just that probe running in circles on where that Nexus wants to be built.
That's it. No pylon blocks, oddly enough. Actually, there is one on the wall for Haas from Nice. That's not really that's not really like a Nexus block. It's a keep your units on the outside kind of thing. See what comes out the gateways kind of thing.
Hopefully see if there's sentries. Robo goes down for Haas, so 2 gate Robo versus 3 gate for Nice, but he's going to proxy a pylon over there. Haas finds it.
Yeah, information is key here. It looks like the pylon did not happen.
No, it never got up. Got found before it could be placed. New probe goes out. Nice now thinking about a Nexus as well. He's got 2 probes heading out on the map. Wow.
Yeah, Nice really wants to set up a proxy, huh?
Yeah. He wants to get some aggression going with his 3 gate. Nice does have 400 minerals behind this. But I think that's for warping in 3 stalkers.
Nice is looking. He's like, is this attempt to, get another proxy? The answer is yes, but a little slightly different. Nice and Haas having a bit of a stalker trade here. Looks like Nice comes out on top.
2 for 2, but extra shield damage for Nice on top of Haas. So definitely can push him back at least. I don't think there's a battery in the wall either. So if there's no battery in the wall, this could go poorly. Haas is proxying next to his proxy Maynard.
Oh my god. Pylon finishes. We'll see these stalkers starting to inch forward to the attack now. Immortal nearly done for Haas. Has that high ground. Has the prism for juggling.
Prism as well. Easy hold. Yeah, he can dodge projectiles here. Nice. Trying to get in there, but oh my lord, he's got to go home, man. It's really bad for Nice. Loses 2 stalkers for nada.
Oh.
And a 3rd.
Damn.
And a pylon. Oh man. Haas large and in charge right now, dude.
Yeah, amazing start here for Haas.
Oh, he's even chasing the stalker down. I mean, he's even hot picking up and dropping on it. If he gets a 4th stalker, that's crazy. Okay, damages it at least.
All right. Nice kind of attempt to try
the great equalizer 2 adapts, yeah.
Yeah.
That can get crazy damage, man.
Oh,
yes,
man.
it will.
Yeah, it's in.
Oh, okay.
That is brutal. There's nothing at home here. There's 1 stalker. That doesn't matter. These adepts can live against 1 stalker for 1,000 years. As long as they just target down probes, they're going to find a lot of damage.
We call it the great equalizer for a reason. That can do huge damage here. 5, 6, 7 probes. And Nice, after a horrendous start, is straight back into the game. Haas is trying to kill him with an all-in on the other side of the map. Oh my god, he's going for it. The sentries don't have much damage output.
No,
Haas trying to force the issue.
All these stalkers in this Immortal Haas's army is definitely hitting a lot harder. These sentries are falling so quick. The gateway goes down as well. There is now an opening for Nice, rather for Haas to just trickle into Nice's infrastructure.
So decisive from Haas. I don't think he's lost a unit on this attack just yet. He's just picking them all up. He can take out the battery. Another sentry warps in. Oh, man.
GG.
Dude, look at Nice. Look at his face. He's getting a little bit annoyed now. Remember, we saw some chinks in the armor in that very first confident game from him. Started confident, made a lot of mistakes, made it much harder for himself than it needed to be. Now 2 games in a row for the Haas. And that's exactly what I was talking about with potentially the bad condition. Nice. He's a bit sick. He's not feeling that well. This is where he can start to get frustrated.
Yeah, certainly. Definitely wanted to. You can see it by his build order choices. He's like, all right, quick. Like, let's just put the nail in the coffin. Let's get him out of here. But I mean, these aggressive choices from Nice obviously had a ton of potential to work. I feel like the first attack, Haas seemed to have read it and defend very, very well. But the aggressive choices from Nice haven't really worked out for him. The defensive choices from Nice have worked out for him, at least so far in this game, or in this series. Like, it could be correlation, causation, we don't really know, but pretty keen to see game number 6 here between the 2 players, of course. I would love to go to the ace match. I mean, nothing would please me more than have a 4-3 victory for either of these players.
Yeah, exactly. I think we already saw 2K atmospheres, so this is probably Hardwire, I would imagine, as it's Nice map pick again. And then, of course, I don't think we've seen Glittering yet, have we? So I think, or Berlingrad is next, actually. It's like Berlingrad or Hardwire up next.
All right, well, we're going to take a short break, guys. When we return, map number 6 between Nice and Haas. Don't go away. We will see you there. G'day, StarCraft fans. Welcome back. As we came back for the last break, I was like, this could potentially be the last map of the series. That was 2 maps ago. Haas won both of them. This could still potentially be the last map of the series, though.
Yeah, mate. It's actually something where it could end at any moment, but only 2 games for Haas to make the comeback, and that would be 4 games in a row against Nice, which would be absolutely epic. We saw this. Well, wasn't that how Cyan did it first time though last year in China?
Oh, that's stretching my brain back. I can't honestly say yes or no.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to remember. I can't either, but I feel like it was.
Yeah.
I feel like it's what happened. I could be incorrect, but yeah, definitely it's happened before and it's happened again. Obviously, it's about how well Nice can keep it together, keep focused. And I always feel that's hard when you're facing Haas because he will throw a lot of craziness at you. He will commit. Up that ramp, dude. I see a ramp with 5 units on top, a battery, a full wall. I run away. Haas runs into it and smashes it down and wins the game. So we're going to see what he's got in store for us here on Berlingrad, Maynard. In the top left side of the map, in the red, this is Haas.
And in the bottom right, still the reigning champ, still on match point, still a good game gamer from Good Game Gaming. This is Noise.
Small rush distance, especially if you open up those minerals on this map. It's definitely a map where adepts can get across real quick. We have seen that one before. Low ground wall off for Haas, high ground for Nice. And I would not want to just be doing a greedy 1-gate expand. I do not like that as a plan for Haas. I like the idea of him just going double gas and getting a quick Stargate. So like 1-gate Stargate into expand. But just going straight for the Nexus is super dicey.
Yeah. With you on that one. All right, Cybercore goes down for both players here. All pretty normal timings, although, of course, Haas trying to go for the 1-gate expand. Nice here to put a spanner in the works with that plan.
Spanner?
Spanner,
Isn't
yeah.
it? I found out that, like, what would Americans call it, a wrench, right? So they were, like, confused by that saying, I think, one time.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Americans or someone from somewhere. Obviously,
could be
hanging out
right.
on Twitch, talking with people from all around the world, don't have the same idioms and phrases and words for things. But
we also have wrenches, though.
That is true.
Yeah. It could be one of those things, you know, like how you were talking about thongs before. And it's like, well, we have to keep in mind that there are some people in certain countries that think that that's a different word.
I mean, they're wrong, but yeah.
They're wrong. They're wrong, obviously, but yeah, same deal. Yeah, you could be right. You could be right. I could Google it, but that requires several clicks. And
everybody knows a thong is a piece of rubber you put on your foot, mate. Come on.
Yeah, no. It's not a piece of cotton you put anywhere else. That's all.
No, not at all. Nexus goes down super fast. Stargate for Nice. Interesting. Doesn't look like Nice. I mean, it's very rare we see a Stargate all in these days, so to me, that feels like Nice just wants to macro up. You know what we haven't seen in forever, Maynard? The old 3-gate Phoenix all-in, where you go with like 3 or 4 Phoenix, you just pick up some of their important units, like sentries or whatever, and I think it's just because the shield battery is so good with the overcharge now that you don't have enough density of firepower to really kill anything through overcharge, so people opt for things that are harder hitting.
I haven't even seen a...
He wants the probe.
Yeah, he wants that probe. He'll get it too. No problem. Das ist kein Problem. The PvP that I never thought I would miss, but I would like to see it just because, you know, just have the chuckle and go, remember that? The big Phoenix War that PvP used to have every now and then, especially in longer series.
Don't see it so much these days, and looks like that Adept shading around. Probe did evade it. Void Ray's on the way, as well as a Robo right now for Haas. Void Ray does shut down Oracle, so not a terrible unit choice by any means.
Adept.
He wants him to finish. I think he wants it to finish so he can kill it, maybe? Felt like he kind of let it in there on purpose. I don't know.
Sees the Void Ray here. See the outline of the Void Ray there in the production of the Stargate.
Stalkers are going to chase the Shade down. Yeah, he really wants to get rid of that Adept. And going Robo, interesting. So Obviously, Nice expansion is a little bit behind, doesn't have as much money. This Adept is seeing everything. I mean, talk about 100% information. Nice knows everything Haas is doing.
Yep. Information is power. Knowing is half the battle.
So he's going for the sneaky double Oracle, right? He's got one waiting in the bottom of the map, does Nice. He's got a second Oracle about to join it. And he's going to sneak him around, and then he's just going to try and go for one big brutal surprise dive in. And Haas, he doesn't have any info. He's got Stalkers kind of roaming around. He's like, what's going on in this game? Dude, if that Stalker finds these Oracles... Ooh, I think they're going to barely miss it. Yep, Stalker pulls back. It would have seen it as well. Damn, that's unlucky for Haas.
I have seen double Oracle flybys just end PvPs.
Oh, it happens.
Yep.
Okay, Stalker's in position at least. So 2 Stalkers and a Sentry will mean it's not crazy damage. Void Ray is in the main base, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Oh, gets the Oracle. I mean, 4 probes for an Oracle. It is a trade, but nice. But Haas defending quite nicely there in the end.
Haas has cut some probes, though. You can see he should have been up in workers. He had his expansion up way quicker. He cut a lot of workers to get a Void Ray, Stalkers, Robo. He was distracted by the Adepts. He had a few probes wandering around the map. So because of this, Nice does have a 7 worker advantage. Surprising how big that is. On the other hand, army advantage massively in Haas' favor. And that's a scary army. Like, if he moves across the map with 2 Immortals and a Warp Prism, I'm not 100% sure that Nice can even defend.
Nice snaps the observer of Haas there. And yeah, I mean, Haas's army definitely a lot meatier. Has an early start to the Immortal production. 4 supply a piece on that bad boy. And all back at home, Nice is trying to get those heavy hitting units up as well. Prism for Haas. When the Prism is out, it's time to go. So the Oracle.
Sees the move out. Oh, Void Ray will go hunting. You better have recall available, boy. You ain't leaving here unscathed.
That's right. Heimdall, call the Bifrost. I must return to Asgard. Oh, he just walks.
Man, bit of a
you would never
lazy from Haas.
You never thought that Thor would just walk back to Asgard, but here we are. Or fly back, I guess.
I mean, if Heimdall has a hangover, man, you can call as much as you want. He ain't opening that thing.
All right.
Okay, so it's going to be double immo drop. And you know what? There's no blink. There's nothing that shoots up that's super mobile for Nice. So if he can get in like a good little angle, definitely can find some damage. Catching up on the workers is Haas, so he's not going to go all in. He's going to try and go blink. Mass, gateway, charge, Twilight, and +1. I have a feeling Nice might go straight charge here and just try to headbutt. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, with this army, it looks like it.
Mortal harassment, not too bad. It's very, very good at dealing with most static defense. Also, get those probes 2-shot. Heads into the main base here.
Deep. Phoenix is on the way reactively here. Zealots are trying to come out just to tank. The Immortals should focus fire the probes, but they're not synced up. There we go. Good micro. Syncs up, gets 2 more probes. The Prism with the Stalkers is chasing him. He's going to quickly get back to the dead space. Okay, now he's just got to run. He's got to get out of there. That Prism's taking big damage, mate. Oh, no!
Oh, yeah. Oh, he unloads the Immortals to fight back against the Stalker. Phoenix is out. Goodbye, Prism. Has to recall the Immortals. At least he doesn't lose the Immortals. That's the most expensive part of that payload.
Oh my lord. That is, he's going to have a 10-minute glaives timing. What the hell? That is so late in this game. But you know what? Nice is going charge. And the thing is, when you've got like 10 Adepts and they've only got like a few Zealots, sometimes that works out for you just because all the Adepts are able to attack at once and kind of focus the Zealots down. The bigger it gets, when Archons get out and that sort of stuff, the Adepts are useless. This is super all in from Haas. He's posturing like, oh yeah, I'm taking a third. Totally, I'm playing a normal game. Look, I'm taking a Forge. Look, it's a Forge. I want to play a macro game. Believe me, please.
You have to believe me. It's for reals. Oh,
5
man.
more Adepts warping in. Archon's already on the way. Nice building batteries. Nice knows exactly what to do against this. I cannot see him dying to this build order. Adepts are just such a useless unit in the long term. Nice has the read, and how has he defended? How has he got this far in this tournament? It's spotting people's all-ins, building batteries, defending at them, and defending like a boss. And he's set up so well to do it. Yes, there's a supply advantage. Maybe the Adepts shade past and do big catastrophic economic damage, but it is not looking good for Haas.
Certainly not. Haas trying to move out here with his army. The glaives has finished. Time to kick in. And what has Nice got back at home to defend? Archons, shield batteries, plural. Nexus is about to finish. You can overcharge right here at the 3rd.
There are 4 Immortals in there. That's a lot of range firepower.
Is,
So
yeah.
maybe with the Stalkers and the Void Ray, he can actually gun the Archons down without actually throwing his Adepts away. But if he clumps his Adepts on those Archons, it's going to be really bad. And Battery Overcharge is so scary.
Yeah. Archons just do not die if there's a battery overcharge. He's moving out here, in fact.
Oh, nice going forwards, trying to take that fight. As long as he doesn't lose his Archons and uses the Battery Overcharge, it's a pretty good start to the fight there. Already 2 of Haas Immortals going down.
Yeah, these Archons just make those force fields basically not exist. Oh, a little bit of a sloppy pickup there on that Archon. It goes down.
Oh, okay. This is really interesting to see. Because, of course, there is still a 15 army supply advantage. Those Adepts, if they ever crack through, they shade in and kill your economy in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, those things really do snowball. They just annihilate probes, annihilate bases.
Oh, my lord. Another Archon almost goes down. The battery's picking him up and saving them. Another Archon on the way. The Void Ray Stalker, Immortal, Adept coming on in. The Archon battery defense has been good so far, though. The Archons are holding so strong with his Prism Micro. Can Nice hold on against this horde of Adept Stalker?
Oh, I like the pickups on the Immortals here, taking a lot of that firepower away from Haas, letting his own Immortals and his Archons do their thing. The Immortals have been dropped now, though. Once again, another pickup there on the Immortals, taking them out of the fight once more. It is just Gateway Units against Tier 3 and Gateway Unit mixture here from Nice. And Nice to flex him.
Welcome to Archon Town, says Nice. Hacking Cough to the side there. Well played. Spots the all-in. Haas throwing down the Forge, trying to pretend he was